Hello, it's Jennifer from heysealemon. In this tutorial, I'll show you 5 ideas you can try to make your own cool designs on your clear phone cases. If you want to know where I got my blank cases, I will include all that information, including links and supplies, in the video description below, and I will be doing this for my iPhone 6, but you can also apply these same methods to different cases for other phones as well. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel heysealemon. I upload something new every week, so hit that subscribe button down below and hit that like button while you're down there. And make sure you tell me in the comments below which phone case is your favorite. Alright, let's get into it. First up, let's draw some fun foliage. I'll be using a white paint pen for this, which is water resistant when it's dry, and it is made for drawing on plastic. I'm going to start with some twigs and branch type shapes, and it's really up to you what you want to draw with this. You can draw different shapes and just different greenery and foliage to make a pattern. I've been doodling these leaves on a lot of things lately this fall, so I'm kind of familiar with drawing them, and I'm just going to doodle away on my phone case. I have the top half done, and this would make a perfectly fine phone case. You could stop there, but I want to fill the whole case with the same type of foliage, so I'm just going to keep on going. And I'm going to bring those leaves along the sides of the case as well. And now my fun foliage case is complete. This is really easy to do with any combination of motifs that you want to draw into a pattern. You could also try different colors of paint pens, and it's subtle on top of this rose gold, but I kind of like that and I think it makes a cool case. Another thing you can try is drawing some crystals. I'm using the same paint pen, and it's really up to you if you want to draw it on the inside or outside. On this version, I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. Keep in mind, whatever you draw on the inside will be reversed when you put it on your phone. With these crystals, I wanted to draw a more natural state of a crystal rock, but still have fun with the graphics. And you can just have fun with it. You can draw a square top or a triangular top, and then follow that with some lines toward the edge of the case. You can add dimension by drawing a larger one behind the smaller ones, and just repeat that to form a cluster of crystals. And now I'm adding color to these with purple, blue, and turquoise acrylic paint. Keep in mind, when you work on the inside of the phone case, it will be in layers, so whatever you put down first will be the first thing you see, and then you can layer stuff on top of that. And some acrylic paint might be too transparent, so you can mix a little white in it to make it more opaque. You can also try doing 2 layers of paint, so let the first coat dry and then go back over it with another coat. I went back over mine with solid blue, and this will fill in any streaks that are open that you can see on the other side. After that's dry, here is my final crystal phone case. If you're still into the cactus trend, you can also try painting some cute cactus pots. This time I'm using black permanent marker and drawing the pots first on the inside of the case. And this is another thing that's really easy to draw. Pots and cactus are just really simple shapes, so if you just don't know what to draw, try some cactus pots. I'm drawing a variety of these to make a fun pattern, and it helps to flip over the case once in a while just to see how your pattern is laying out. You could also try drawing small and large shaped pots and decorating them if you want to. And now I'm going to add some color to these with multi-surface acrylic paint. I'm going for the terracotta color pot look, and you can also try different colors. I think pastel colors would also look cool on these pots. And similar to the previous case, I'm going to add 2 layers of paint so that it's more opaque. And I'm also using 2 shades of green. After the paint is dry, here is my final case, and this was also pretty easy to make. It almost looks like a store-bought case, and I really like how it turned out. Depending on what paint and markers you use, if you are worried about those rubbing off on your phone on the inside or them coming off on the outside, you'll want to spray your phone with a clear varnish. I prefer a spray, and I'll include the one that I like to use in the video description below. I used multi-surface acrylic paint, which is more durable and less likely to rub off, but again, if you want some extra protection, try a clear varnish. Another idea, you can try adding some type to your clear case. This can be your favorite quote or phrase, and I'm going to do this horizontal on my case on this neon paper. First, I'm going to trace the case on my paper so I know the size of the case, and I'm going to do this on both pieces. I like good vibes, so I'm going with that, and I'm just drawing some quirky lettering, and here is the good portion of it, and I'm going to create what is called a long shadow. And then I'm outlining that in black marker. This is a graphic style you can add to your type. It makes it look like there's a long shadow behind it. And trim that out, and now I have the first portion of my type. Now I want to do a similar treatment to the vibes part, the second part of my type, and I'm going to do this on the other neon paper with the other portion next to it so I have a reference of what to draw and where to put it. I did a really simple rough script on this and then outlined that in black marker as well. And repeated that long shadow style on the vibes as well. So now I have my good vibes type, and then I'm going to erase any pencil marks. And I want them stacked like this, so I'm gluing them together. Then you need to figure out where you want it to go on the end or the horizontal edge, and then pop your clear case on and you're good to go. Good vibes. Another idea using paper is making a mountain graphic with a bunch of mixed papers. And this project is great if you have a lot of paper scraps. Wrapping paper also works really well for this. First, I'm going to trace my case on a scrap piece of paper to use as a template for my layout, and then cut triangles out of my scrap paper. You can make them at any height that you want, and you can make multiples of the same height, and then cut out shorter triangles so you can overlap them, and this will add dimension to your mountainscape. Once you have your layout set, you can then glue them together. I'm using a glue stick for this. And because these are layered, the thinner the paper, the better, so it's less thickness on the inside of your phone case. And don't worry if some of them curl up because they're going to be pressed flat in the end. Now I'm going to trace my case onto the mountains so I know where to trim. And cut the excess off so that it can then fit into the case. I also cut a circle out of yellow paper to look like the sun, and I put that just above the mountains. Then tape down small corners of clear tape to that sun so that it sticks to the case, but they are so small that you can't see them. And now this case is ready to use. I really like how these mixed mountains turned out, and they could also pass for pine trees or treetops. I don't know, what do you guys think? Overall, these are easy and simple ideas you can try, and they really don't take a lot of time or supplies to make. And you can customize these in any way you want to add your personality to your phone case. I hope you try one of these out on your own case, and if you do, I would love to see your pictures, so share those with me on my social links, and hit that like button if you liked all of these. I honestly can't pick a favorite, so I'm just liking them all. And if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel, heysealemon, so you don't miss any of my videos. You can jump into another tutorial here, or check out more phone case DIYs in this playlist right here. All of these links will be in the video description below. I will see you guys next time.